What's going on, guys? It's your man, Big Veg. You already know it is Rock One Radio, Rock One Press. We are your number one networking tool for the media. I'm holding it down here at Drawzilla's dope event, man. Drumline Studios in the building. And I'm with another dope artist. I'm going to let him introduce himself to y'all so y'all can get familiar. So go ahead, brother. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Jahg. I'm representing 845 Poughkeepsie. I'm doing hip-hop, R&B, production, photography, videography. I got my website jumping off to thetopproductions.com. Representing 845. Y'all know what's up.
My man's the Renaissance man right here. My man is just named hella occupations. So what brings you here tonight?
What brings me here is my singles playing. It's called Replacement. I produced the track. I wrote it. I recorded it. I mixed it. I did everything that needed to be done with the track, and pretty much just promoting it tonight. So that's what it is.
I mean, you're a hip hop artist, or?
Yeah, it's a combination of hip hop and R&B, and I did everything that needed to be done myself.
Okay. And you're the only you're the only artist that's on the record.
That's a fact. Singing and rapping, production, record, everything was done by me.
So you become basically the one-man team in a sense of, since you do everything on your own, you know what I mean? So how has that affected your career as far as good or bad? And, tell us a little bit about that.
I mean, like, as of today, people just actually, they see what I do and they either respect it or they hate it. Most people respect it. Some people hate it. Those that respect it, they want to work. Those that hate it, they keep a distance because they know what it is. Like, I'm in a different lane. Shout outs to Drawzilla. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's somebody that I learned from, you know what I'm saying, as far as, when it comes down to the engineering game, because like I said, I record my own stuff. Right. I pay attention. He recorded many of my songs, and I just pay attention, and I apply it to my own business,
That's definitely what's up. And how long have you been doing music, King?
Man, I've been doing music for at least the past, since I was like 15, 16. I'm 32, so, it's been that long,
Building that legacy.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah.
That's what's up. Are there any compilations that are out? Any EP singles? Obviously, the single tonight that they're playing that's out. Like, talk about that. What's going on right now as far as your music?
Right. So right now, the track that I sent to him is called Replacement. That's just something that's it's out circulating right now. But
so that's more like just a single.
Somewhat, it hasn't really been released.
Oh, okay.
It hasn't really been released, but
okay.
But what we got going on is my mix CD is called Self Made, where I recorded all the tracks. I got a couple collaborations on there. My man Selka, he's a monster. My man GR Underground. I got my man Inf on there. Got my man Tony on there.
Okay. And this tape is out right now.
It's out right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's out right now. It's on my website. You can order it. I can ship it to you, or you can order the digital downloads. Okay. So I've been definitely busy with my website and with the music. Just all around, just keeping busy and being productive.
The grind.
The grind. Absolutely, yeah.
That's what's up. Any performances coming up? Are you going to be hitting the stage? Talk about that.
Well, I mean, you got the next joint that's coming up, being that we in the 845 is the Chief Keef, and I was offered a spot, but I don't know if it's looking like what it need to look like as far as business goes. I mean, I could always take a seat in the back and just keep investing in myself instead of somebody else's events. Right. That's not really giving back to me, because I love to give back to my people, to the community. So, so if it ain't looking right, I'm not going with that.
Other than that, there's nothing coming up as far as performances, or are you just looking around? Or?
Not yet, but there's definitely going to be something soon. That's a fact, yeah.
That's what's up. And where can people follow you? I know you said that. Yeah, I know you said that you had a website, so definitely talk on that. But also talk about where people can follow you as far as your social media outlets and all that.
Right. So if you want to follow me, you can look on Facebook. I have a music page, Jahg, Jahg. Also Twitter, Instagram. So that's pretty much what it is. My website, is to thetopproductions.com. www.tothetopproductions.com. So, I have links to everything from there, to my Facebook, to my Twitter, everything.
Everybody just good traffic should all go to your website.
Pretty much, that's why I put it up. That's why I spent so many hours being up until 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock in the morning working on the site, so I can bring traffic to the site, and divert it away from all these third-party sites that's getting all of our money when we should be learning how to educate and put money in our own pockets, for the most part.
That's what it is. Before we end this interview, I want to definitely get some advice from you. You like I said, you seem like the Renaissance man. You do pretty much everything under your. You have your own umbrella. Everything is done under you. Give some advice to those that are struggling to get themselves out there. That might be struggling to maybe get into a sense of being the one man, to being the one man band as far as that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the most part of advice I could say is, first of all, get yourself some reliable equipment. It doesn't matter if it's brand new, doesn't matter if it's used. You get it, you learn it, and you don't have to perfect it, because you may still move on to something else. But you have whatever you have, and you work with it, and you learn it, and then you continue to work with it, and you just pretty much get your use out of it. Um, and if you're an artist, you got to learn production at a certain point. If not, you always dishing out money. Which one, respect to the producers, but as an artist, if your goal is to make money and to keep money in your pocket, then you got to at least dib and dab in a little bit of production. You got to learn how to record yourself at least a little bit, so you're not always running to the studio when you got an idea. You can get a nice little demo at home and then bring it to the booth, and they'll mix it down or whatever. So there's a certain amount of work you got to put in on your own that's going to actually show your worth ethic. If you want to be taken seriously, you got to actually be more self-sufficient, I believe, in 2017. It's not about running to everybody out there and put money in their pocket, because then you don't make money. So how can you actually thrive? You don't. So it is what it is.
That's what it is, my man. The one man band right here. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, yo. Last words you want to leave for the people? Shout outs and all that.
You know what? Shout out to my man Diesel Beats. He's on his way here. Me and him working on a wonderful project. It's called Golden Era. And you know what? It's about just unifying the area that we have up here. I did no production. He gave me all the beats of the joint, and I'm writing constantly. Even though my mix CD just dropped, and I'm working on my website and doing photography, I'm taking the time out to write these tracks, and it's all about unifying the area 845, whether it's Middletown, Newburgh, Poughkeepsie, Highland, whatever. Is just figuring out how to make everything one conglomerate, and what I'm saying? There's so much money out here. It's just paper. It's just a face on a paper with some other crap thrown on it. Right. It's just paper. We all need it. We
just gotta be made.
There's enough for all of us. Right. So that's what the album's about. Is unification and us getting to the next level and continuing on from that. So the golden era, yeah, and we need that. Right. Absolutely.
That's what it is, y'all. I'm telling you, man. I'm taking care of all the interviews and doing all the press tonight, man. Drumline Studios. You know it is. Shouts to my man Jahg doing the damn thing. It's your man Big Vegg, your Rocarazzi media ambassador. Rock on the radio, rock on the press. We are, one networking tool for the media, man. I got more for y'all, man. Stay tuned, y'all.